So, how do you define aging well, and what are you doing personally to age well?
Mm. Um, yeah, I think it's a lot about I talk a lot about nervous system restoration, but over time I've started to recognize that it is about expanding and expanding in we are meant to be expansive humans. Like we are meant to expand and explore and get bigger and broaden our ability to live life to the fullest. And so I think that that's something that's the cornerstone of aging well, is recognizing a lot of times as we get older, we start to get smaller and smaller. We get more and more restricted and constricted and make our life smaller. Like we all know, like looking at our, even at our parents and the way that they age and the older generation, that they really do, they make their lives and themselves smaller and smaller and they get but what if we're actually supposed to get bigger and bigger and broaden and expand our life more and more? And so for me, my practice is all about recognizing where I'm contracting and where I'm expanding. And in everything that I do, and in every moment is like an opportunity to feel more, to recognize an emotional state that causes me to feel like scared or conflicted or restricted. And then it's an opportunity for me to be like, oh, I need to heal that. And just like challenging myself and all of the beautiful things that I have yet to explore in this world, and I think that that keeps me young at heart in my desire to live a life of vitality.
Sounds like a definition of transformative aging as well.
Yeah.
So, is there anything we failed to talk about today? Anything you'd want to add to the
Oh, I
conversation?
think it was like a really well-ranging conversation.
Thanks. So, I've thoroughly enjoyed this. I have so many more questions, and I think we'll have to have you back at some point to maybe
I'd
dive into
love that. That would be
a little
super
bit of
fun.
tangents, because again, we're really getting into this kind of idea of the transformative aging. I've been personally exploring more of. I really love the writings of the um, French Jesuit priest and paleontologist Pierre Teilhard de Chardin. I don't know if you're familiar with any of his work.
I no, I've not read any of his works. I'm familiar with the name, but I haven't read his
Yeah.
work.
But he has this kind of concept of spiritual evolution toward what he calls the omega point, which is just really fascinating concept. But to me, it's so intertwined with this whole concept of what are we doing to age well? It's not about longevity. It's what are we propelling? How are we propelling ourselves forward and transforming and evolving and getting bigger rather than, like you say, contracting.
Yes.
And so
Yes.
there's a lot to this conversation, and I think we've just kind of scratched the surface here.
Yeah, we
But
totally did.
I've just thoroughly enjoyed this.